So if you're like me, when I was about to have twins, I started asking the question, what do I really need to make life work with twins? And so I like to be a minimalist. I will say I've accumulated more stuff than I expected, but I was going to walk through today just what's been helpful to have 3 months in with twins. And so the first thing I would talk about is just having 2 spots that you can safely set the babies to free up your hands to do other things. Now, the rock and play, you're not supposed to let them sleep in, or you're not supposed to leave them unattended. So I do use these 2 things only when I'm watching them. I usually keep them in the same room as me, so it's not hard to keep an eye on them, but just having somewhere I can set them down and do something else for a second is really nice, especially since I have a toddler running around just to get them off the floor. Has been really helpful. So we started out with 1 and the DockATot kind of thing, and we ended up picking up a second swing because they both like to sit in inclines. So I just picked it up off of Facebook Marketplace, and we'll probably sell it in a couple months when we're through with it. But we have 2 inclined places to rest, 1 DockATot, well, it's an off-brand, but just somewhere, something that I can move around easily and, you know, set them up on the couch, or when I'm giving them baths, I set one on this while I bathe the other one, and then put a towel on it and lay him down and swaddle him up in the towel while I bathe the other one. So just having another soft spot to set a baby is really helpful. And then this is my diaper changing stations. You'll see I don't have 1 or 2 diaper changing tables. I found that for me, just having a couple stations set up around the house is a lot more helpful, because I often don't want to leave the other baby and my toddler to go change the diaper of one of them. So just having a station with a little mat and diapers for my toddler, wipes, a change of clothes or 2, a burp cloth, and a blanket to set on anything else is really all I need. Then I have another one for upstairs since we're staying at my parents' house right now. I have 2 floors. And then another one like this in the diaper bag. This is the diaper bag I use. It's called One Duo. It's just a big backpack diaper bag, which I highly recommend with twins. This is a Soli wrap, so just a baby wrap. If I'm trying to make dinner or something and both babies want to be held, or one wants to be held, at least wearing one makes them happy. And so then I only have one other one to deal with, or, you know, just a way to hold a baby and still have hands free. I have this out here because really for clothes, other than a couple occasions where we've worn special things that were gifts, or, you know, tried to dress up for a picture, we really have them in zip-up PJs all the time. So I just recommend stocking up on those. We don't have tons. We probably have 6 or 7 pairs per twin per age. Just blankets to lay them on, set on top of them if we go on a walk and it's cold. These are the Swaddles that we use. I tried a couple others, but this is what's worked for all my kids. It's the Love to Dream Swaddle Up. So we have 2 of those. And then for nursing, since we are staying with family, it's nice to have just this kind of night nursing cover where it's light and it's not stretchy and hot like some of them. And I can look down at the baby without completely putting myself under the blanket, because it has this wire here. So yeah, that one's my favorite nursing cover. The Haakaa pump I've used a few times, especially at the beginning when you're making a lot of extra milk just to catch it and save it for later. That's nice. And then at about 2 months, my parents got the boys this play mat, and I feel like at 2 months is when they really started liking it, and they're about 3 months now. And so they've started to play with like a couple toys like this, but you really don't need much to keep them happy. They can stay on this and roll around on it and then play on it for a while. So that's all we have. That's what we found to be most helpful, the things we use for our twins.